Welcome to the Last Caretaker. This is an open world survival crafting game where you have a big ass boat and you're sailing around. But right now we don't have access to that boat yet. We gotta figure out what's going on.
It's dark and quiet now, but it doesn't have to stay that way. Reconnect the power. Bring this place back to life.
This is kind of a big mechanic in this game, is power, kind of running cables from this way to that way. And as you can see on my bottom middle, we have power and health, which is pretty interesting. We have to replenish the battery. What does it want us to do? Find electrical cables, connect the battery to the outlet, and restore the power. I mean, first thing you know, this game is very ambient, right? It's quite impressive looking as well. You'll see once we get outside. It's gonna be crazy. You know, while I work on getting this power ready, let me know. Kind of keep in mind as we play, we're gonna break the shipping box and grab stuff. Let me know as we play if you want to see more of this. I have no way of knowing unless you tell me. So let me know. Let's go in here to this guy's cell. What are you doing in here, dog? You hanging out? Let's collect some of these electrical cables here. A lot of times in these first impressions videos, I like to go in blind. I don't think this game is very appropriate for that. There's a lot of complicated, not complicated, but there's a lot of mechanics here that I kind of wanted to brush up on and figure out what's going on. So I'm not 100% blind here. Let's connect this battery here. We're gonna run this cable over here. We're gonna plug this in and flip the power switch.
Good work, Caretaker. Every restored
Bringing the power back on.
us closer to reclaiming our home.
We gotta reclaim our home, dog.
We've lingered here long enough, Caretaker. Head to the docking hangar. There's something important there, waiting to show us our path.
I kind of already spoiled that, but you have a big ass ship. Dude, is this OSHA approved right here on the job site? I don't know if that's true. I do want to go up here and loot this stuff up top. Little secret area. Looks like there's an auto mantling feature. Let's grab all these. Looks like these are consumable batteries. Let's grab that. Let's look at our inventory here. We have electrical cables. Obviously, we just used one to power that thing. We have consumable batteries. Let's add this to our holster so we can replenish our electricity, I guess you could say. But yeah, I am not going into this blind. I played a little bit of this just to kind of get the hang of it. I love this game is gorgeous. Not gonna lie, dude. We have some duffel bags and crates and whatnot. This guy was not so lucky. Looks like there's robots and stuff. We were in a cell. I don't know what's going on in the story, but there's a save station and a heal station in here. We definitely want to utilize that. You save by obviously going to the save station. Turn on the lights. Shout out to this guy. He's talking to us. Yeah, I played a little bit of it. We're going to get used to this here. Let's save real quick. We're going to grab the cable here, and then we're going to connect it to ourselves. And this is how you save. Let's save real quick. We can also heal. We're going to do the same thing by connecting this to ourselves. And we're going to soak up all the healing juice. Grab cable. We're done. Bro. This guy's loud. Let's break into the store here. Yeah, the story's kind of cryptic, right? It's a survival crafting game where you have a big-ass ship and you're going around. But the first thing we got to do is kind of reclaim our ship and bring power back to it. And that's a lot of what I messed with this game already. So I'm not, by no means am I an expert, but I kind of have a vague idea on what to do. We have an elevator situation. Let's turn on the lights here. Whoops. Nice poster there. I mean, it's very beautiful environments. Yeah, let me know also if you're by the way, shout out to G Factor for recommending me this game. G Factor was telling me about it and looked very interesting. Let's call the elevator back down, but I kind of want to climb up the ladders here. Shall we? It's too appealing. Last time I did this part, I just kind of rode the elevator up, but I feel like we want to kind of... Look at the sleeping bag, dude. The sleeping bag physics are so nice, by the way. If you if you are a Last Caretaker fan, let me know like any tips or anything that you have. I'm an open book. Loot tree. Small tree. I'll definitely loot that. Hell yeah. We got a small tree. What is that? What does the tree do? Living plant container needs repeated small adjustments. Demonstrates growth patterns. Is that just flavor text? Patience 5, discipline 5. I have no idea what that means. Let's get this battery first. I don't know if it's beneficial to take the the ladders, but I'm doing it, dog. What if we fall down? That'll suck. I mean, we obviously have some announcements and stuff. There definitely is some like some big story stuff going on here. Loot exo standard. What does that mean? This is a item paint. Right click. I don't know how to interact with that. I don't know. New thing. But yeah, let me know if you have any tips or anything. If you played this game before, if you want to see more. I'm gonna be quiet now. We can melee with our C button here. We're gonna beat these guys' asses. Okay, we got it. Easy. Easy peasy. We also have a light too. We can turn on our light via the 6 button. One thing I'm not a big fan of in this game so far is the keybinds. I guess we could just turn on the lights, right? Like, melee is C. Which is so strange to me. I don't know. We'll either get used to it or we will. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But you know, I have a feeling if I do play more of this, I will.
There she
Look at this.
Your vessel. More than just metal and circuits. It's your freedom. This boat is how you'll reclaim the seas, and perhaps even your identity.
Oh, whoops.
The dock systems are offline. Without them, we're trapped here. Restore the power, Caretaker, so we can sail again.
One of my least favorite parts of this game, at least when I was playing it before, is when you're interacting with like your electrical wires and wiring stuff. I'm constantly, always accidentally grabbing a wire out, and you can't like put it back as far as I know. I'm gonna be messing around with those keybinds and trying to figure it out. But yeah, it's a little frustrating. It's a lot to get used to. I'll say that. It's definitely not like a super easy to pick up survival game. I mean, but it is beautiful. Let's turn on the power to this place. I'm just grabbing a bunch of resources. There's a lot of look at the dude falling down there. There's a lot of like crafting elements to this game, so we want to gather resources. This is our ship, by the way. This is kind of like your home base, and we're going to be taking this outside and then exploring the open world, obviously. I guess we could go in here. We need to replenish power to this place before we embark, obviously. Just looking around here. This place is pretty big. We're enjoying it, though. So, this is obviously the power situation here. Can I just force this open? We can. Love that for us. We can't get in here, though. This is a power door. There's a duct that we can mess with. Let's see if we could just, look at that. Some items over there. Let's see if we can turn on the power so we get some light in here at least. But yeah, there is some really interesting crafting stuff in this game. With all the wiring and stuff. Let's take this vent thing off. Let's go in here. Obviously, we gotta turn on our light. I think we could grab these glow sticks as well, yeah. Hello? This guy got stuck in the vent. I wonder what the lore is to all these other machines. Okay. 6. We also have some stairs here. I don't think I ever explored that piece. Here is an area where we obviously need to recharge power. So let's loot some of this stuff around this area. Again, I've done this before, so I'm just trying to be thorough, you know what I mean? Just trying to get used to the game a little bit. And I'm picking up a lot of stuff. I'll kind of explain what we're picking up in a moment, because we will be utilizing it. Lots of scrap and stuff. Feels good. What is this? Sanctuary Dock 37, no power. I don't know what this means. We'll figure it out, though. I've reached level 2. It's a great day. I kind of have a general idea. So every time you level up, You get skills, which is basically technology and crafting recipes, and then you get enhancers, which is like skill points basically for your character. Here's our guy, by the way. Check him out. So skills, I kind of have an idea on what I want to grab and what I want to start crafting and stuff. So let's see what we got here. Also, there's a lot of stuff I have no clue what's going on with this game still. Like, I don't know what the... You'll see. There's a lot of stuff. Let's get this dismantle tool. I think that's the first thing we want to grab. Let's unlock this. It looks like we get 3 skill points. Or 4? Because I already unlocked something. Every time we level up, which is awesome. I know we're going to need this solar panel later, but let's not worry about that. I like to be able to craft electrical cable and fuel cables. And I guess we gotta wait till later on to maybe craft like a storage container. So for now, I guess we're gonna save the skill point just in case. I would like to get, so we have vitality, you have your engineering, so how fast you craft stuff, you have hull mastery, your carry weight, improved hydraulics, how strong you are at picking stuff up, your battery life, pressure capacity, scrapper. I definitely want to grab some scrapper stuff. Power management, field medic, shock absorber, all kinds of stuff you could add your points into. Let's do scrapper. We're going to do more efficient dismantling, I guess. And then let's do hull mastery as well. And I'm not talking about hull monitor. Hull mastery. So why don't we here, let's do tools, and then let's hotkey this stuff here. Dismantle tool, repair tool. How do I hotkey this? Let's add to action bar 1. Add to action bar 2. Torch can be action bar 3. How do we feel about this? So this is our dismantle. Whoops. This is our repair. We definitely want to repair this, right? Absolutely. We're the best. Alright, let's put this away. So this is another outlet that we have to power. This is going to bring power to our main area here. These are our batteries here. So let's go ahead and grab this cable. Plug it in here, obviously. And then we should have some cables on us. So we're going to connect an electrical cable here. Bring it over here. Easy peasy. Not very safe, but easy peasy.
To you. Each
Here we go.
Forward reconnects us to a brighter future. Caretaker, you were never meant to remain bound. These waters were once pathways, carrying life, purpose, and discovery. Something awaits you out there, ready to be reclaimed.
That's what I'm talking about. So we have some new quests here. We have, rags to riches. Use the recycler to extract materials from trash and items. There's a recycler downstairs. I'll show you where that is. We also have Vessel of Tomorrow. Power up the boat. Refuel the boat with diesel. Repair the boat's diesel engine. Reconnect the engine cylinder to the diesel engine. When you're ready, open the dock doors and sail out. So this first impressions video, at least, we're going to resist sailing out. We're just going to kind of get used to the mechanics. There's a lot we have to repair on the boat. And I kind of want to loot this area as well. So that's what we're focusing on right now, okay? If we continue checking out this game, maybe next time we'll explore... Oh, lights. Maybe next time we will explore, potentially, opening the... We'll at least open the door and look outside, but there's a big-ass ocean outside. It's cool. Let's take this out. Oh. I'm going to plug that back in, but I kind of want to recharge myself real quick. So I'll plug that into myself. And then we'll plug it back in. That's my bad. I didn't realize that, and I should have realized that that it would unpower everything. One thing I didn't really mess with when I was testing out the game was this dismantle tool. So I'm kind of curious, what can I dismantle? Electricity costs 78 watts. Okay. Interesting. So we are going to be using a lot of electricity by doing this. Metal scraps, I don't know if that's something that we're going to go crazy over, but plastic is something that I definitely ran out of last time. So let's collect a bunch of stuff. This also gives us XP, I believe. I hope that sound effect isn't too terribly loud. Dismantle. Copper scraps, aluminum, broken glass. Let's dismantle it all, dog. Even this. We're breaking the computers. We're breaking everything. We're not too worried about metal scraps right now. I love the different sound effects per material. That's nice. Fabric scraps. Let's do it. I mean, we're running pretty low on our energy right now, so we let's chill. We're gonna chill a little bit. This is something that I pretty much completely missed out on, was this dismantle tool, and it's pretty key. I also never went up here. This is that bypass that we did with the vents. Let's turn on the power here. What's up top? I never went up here. What's going on? Looks like there's an electrical wire that comes down here. I'm assuming we're gonna have to power this up here. What is up here? Oh, looks like some enemies and stuff. Interesting. In our inventory, we do have a small battery, and we also have these consumable batteries that we can recharge ourselves with. So let's do that right now, shall we? How much does this replenish? Like 30? 20-ish? Like 25-ish? It probably told me on the tooltip. This does take forever to use. Yeah, maybe there will be an area where I can recharge myself out here. But let's grab this and exit the world, man. Let's see what's going on. Again, our goal right now is to fix our ship up, but I kind of just want to explore out here to see what's going on. And what's going on with this cable extender? Something is wiring down here. Oh, looks like some solar panels. We could maybe repair them. Yeah, let's definitely work on that. We could disassemble this. Lots of metal scrap. I mean, dude, here's the game. It's very, very pretty. Very gorgeous. So what do we have here? Lots of barrels, metal scrap, plastic scrap. Lots of metal scrap up here. Just kind of exploring, you know? I mess with stuff like this. This is cool. Yeah, one thing I was kind of running low on was resources. So we're going to explore up here for a little bit. Little floating situation. And then we're going to go down and try to repair our ship. Don't worry. We will remember to do that. Loot broken glass. Yeah, we want to loot all this stuff. We like it. It's very pretty. Let's destroy these little pustules here. We don't like this. Oh shit. Get out of here. There's an area down here that's interesting. That guy's on the edge, dude. We'll try to remember to loot that area. I do want to kind of get rid of these, though. I think this uses electricity every time we do this. So we got to be careful. Dismantle. We definitely don't want to dismantle any of this. So let's just pull out our repair thing. Just in case. I'm just taking some bad hits here. Yeah, the melee button being held onto, or being bound to C is so strange. Hey guys. And the combat's a little janky. You could definitely tell that the survival crafting stuff was prioritized more than the combat. I'll tell you that right now. Okay, let's collect all these items. Looks like we will be wiring some of this stuff to this wire here. Let's handle this. Yeah, I keep pressing the wrong button for melee. I don't know. I could rebind it right now. I really could. I just don't know what I would rebind it to. Beautiful. What's in here? Looks like some kind of ladder. Can I... Oh, yeah, we'll extend that down. Little shortcut. We like that. We like that. Another paint. Don't know what that's all about. Okay, we should be relatively safe now. Obviously, these are solar panels, so they're not going to really be too operable during the nighttime. Obviously. We need plastic, glass, silicon, copper, aluminum. All kinds of stuff to repair those. But you know what we could do right now is at least... we could at least plug this into here. And plug this into there. So we at least get some power from that. And I'm assuming that's going to power the downstairs situation. How can we repair these wind turbines? We need plastic, iron, copper, silicon. That's why I was dismantling everything. So what do we need the most of? Like plastic and copper and silicon. We need a lot of those. This should be wireable though. Oh no, this is destroyed too? Huh. We need some copper for this. Oh, it's just low on durability. I see. I see. Okay. Well, if we can, it would be cool to potentially wire this out. I wonder how far we can go. Boom. So we should get some beneficial power from this. Not really sure exactly what that's going to do for us, but it's going to be cool. What's going on here? Nothing? Okay. Let's head back down. Let's go to that lower platform, actually, and see if there's anything... Is there anything up top here that we could check out? Any goodies? Again, we need, like, copper and stuff. Let's pull out the dismantling tool. Metal scraps, metal scrap. We need plastic a little bit, but... I think there's plenty of stuff to get plastic stuff from. Oh, we missed this. Yeah, I'm taking some damage. We're running out of electricity, too. I do got to be careful with that. Okay. What's that sound? I don't know. Sounds epic. What is this? Cable extender. So we can cable something in here. Let's see what's going on here. What's this? No power. This is a... We don't want to dismantle. This is a fabricator. And this is a dismantler. Okay, so there's a dismantler up here too. Interesting. Quite interesting indeed. So we definitely want to power this on. What is this? Let's put this away. What is going on in here? I think I kind of want to chillax a little. Dude, there's all kinds of stuff in here. This is crazy. Oh, this was those vents that we were checking out. We are running out of power, so we gotta kind of be aware soon. Let's do our light here. Yeah, a lot of exploration and trying to find goodies and stuff. We did get some copper finally. That's cool. Love that for us. And then this brings us here. And where does this go? Who freaking knows, dude? Let's head down, I guess. No idea where this is gonna bring us. Honestly, I'm quite lost right now. Okay, so someone's house or something, dude. Some crayons. Okay. And a TV. And a sleeping bag. And looks like some, like, writing or something, dude. Crazy. Yeah, this whole starting area is like a cool little area. We definitely want to disassemble this TV thing here. And let's head on back up, shall we? It is kind of dim, but let's go back down to the boat, kind of start figuring out what's going on and what we need to focus on. Yeah, usually I have crouch bound to C. But then if I do crouch to C, then I gotta change melee to control. That's just wrong, dude. I kind of want melee to just be like right click. I don't know. If I keep playing this game, I'll definitely rebind the stuff a little bit. What's this? Dude, there's so many areas. It's crazy. It's definitely, let's loot up. I mean, this is all good loot. We're like literally about to pass away, so let's use some of these. We could probably go downstairs and just recharge with the power that we've been generating, but I don't really feel like going down there quite yet. Let's go ahead and disassemble these. It's interesting that this is a survival crafting game that is also so dependent on power and whatnot. You know what I mean? Oh, shit. Who are you guys? Oh, they're beating my ass. They're, like, actually beating my ass. Almost died. Literally almost died. What the hell is that? There's more. Like bubble monsters, man. They're coming out of here. Oh. There's more. Help. Dude, I might die. I'm so bad. Let's keep going. I'm just gonna drop down. I don't know what's down here. I'm scared. We have no power. I guess we gotta drop. I guess we gotta drop out of here, bro. I don't know. Run. Oh, there's like leeches, dude. We might die. Run. Let's get on this ladder. What is that? Well, I guess you can't swim in the ocean. I guess that's the mechanic that stop. Let's stop exploring. Okay, let's chillax. I'm getting way too greedy with the exploration. We're completely low on power. Here's what I'm gonna do. We are really hurt. I'm gonna go over here, and I'm gonna take this cord. And can I put this in myself? Is this gonna power me? Way too slow. So the wind is powering me right now. We don't like that. Let's just head down. We could use some of these batteries here, but we're gonna replenish ourselves and replenish our what's it called? Let's get this teddy bear, dude. Hell yeah. We're gonna replenish our electricity and our health. Because I was not expecting challenges like this in this area, so that was crazy. I guess we could turn our thing down. So this is this. I see. So we're draining power from this situation. Sorry. Let's take this and put it in this one. And let's charge this battery up. Shall we? You know what? We can just plug it into ourselves, right? How fast is this? It's pretty slow. Oh, no. See, this is what I don't like. I gotta figure out how to not pull out more power cables constantly, because that's the problem that I was having. I'm gonna momentarily disable all the power. Forgive me. We're gonna go down to our boat and figure out what's going on here. Let's put this back in. Oh, no. Let's take it out of ourselves. And I plug that back in. We're also going to replenish our health here by plugging it into ourselves. It's kind of an interesting mechanic, like plugging stuff into yourself. It's hard to get used to, but slowly but surely. Thank you. Okay. Let's go back out. Honestly, we could probably save right now. Just in case. I don't know, dude. We're going to save. Beautiful. Let's head back down and try to experiment a little bit with what's actually going on. So we're at 77 kg of 105 kilograms. Good to know. And we're a little bit more robust now at this point. We need to power these things. So we reached level 3. That's phenomenal. What should we do here? So skills-wise, I was looking at this Durapack. It looks like it's a storage container, alloy frame, and display screen. I think that's what we need to make it. I'm going to unlock that. I would like to have some storage on our boat, right? That just makes sense. It would be cool to maybe make small batteries. A replica scanner captures the shape and materials of buildable items so you can recreate them later. Display scannable status. That might be cool. This is a wind generator. We could craft our own. This electric pistol might be cool. Let's just save our skills and see what we need. I think I would really like to focus on our battery health. That's something that I feel like is very annoying to combat with, and I would like to put the rest in scrapper and hull mastery to increase our carry weight a little bit. I do like the skill points. They're pretty cool. So we also have picked up these small batteries. So I'm going to drop that. And what we're going to do is we're going to use that to power this dismantle machine. And so you can just plug directly from the battery. We turn this bad boy on. And we are dismantling stuff. We have a quest to dismantle 10 iron, 10 plastic, and 10 rubber. So why don't we just work on that right now? We're just going to put tons of stuff in here. And it's going to put it in the receptacle to the right. And I'm assuming it's using power off of this thing. We can always take this battery and charge it up, I think. I'm not really sure, actually. A lot of the power and stuff is stuff that I'm not too used to. Let's grab this battery. We could just put it right next to it. There's no reason to have this far away. Let's start taking, like, the chairs and stuff. That should be, like, plastic. Love that. And it feels like it's a lot quicker to just dismantle stuff this way than to use our portable container. So now we know. I'm just going to dismantle everything in this room, dog. We can't really pick up this crate here. Oh, we're out of power, huh? Good to know. It's like slowly poop stuff out. We need to do 5 more iron, 1 more plastic, 4 more rubber. So now this is a container now. So if we were to build a small battery, looks like we need a battery cell. What do we need to make this? We don't know. Oh, this is its own battery. I didn't need to waste that. Good to know. Let's connect this to here. So this battery is going to be doing this thing. There's a lot more capacity in these, obviously. This is cool. This fabricator's cool because it has input of a bunch of different types of power. So petrol, diesel, fresh water, methane, oxygen. Looks like you can use all of these to make your fabricator here, which is pretty awesome. Yeah, I didn't notice this thing in the corner here. That's my bad. That's my bad. This is a cool game because you can kind of play it however you want. You can dismantle everything if you're like really thorough and you want to hoard all the materials. I'm usually like that when I'm not playing on camera, but you know, as you can imagine, I can only do so much of that. We need iron, which we're doing with this thing right here. This thing's really heavy. I should be able to kind of finagle it in there. Come on. Got it. We'll get all this. Might as well get everything in the same room, right? Because it's quick. I'm not going to go around the whole area and go like to the back starting area and grab all those items. Because that would take forever. Although I guess you probably could. We've accomplished our goal. Our quest goal. We got a ton of resources now. How are we doing on inventory space? We're at 82 kg of 110 kg. Okay. Let's go to the boat and try to figure out kind of what we're doing with that. And yeah, let's see what's going on. Poor guy. This guy got mad. I wonder what happens when we dismantle one of these guys. Let's see. I'm curious. Carrying stuff around is a little janky, slightly. I feel bad. I feel like that's like cannibalism, bro. It took a while. Well, we got some like copper and stuff. Dude, all gold? Polyurethane? I don't even know what that's used for. Hell yeah, dude. Alright, let's focus. I mean, we could get all this close stuff in there too if I wanted. Like all this junk we could probably get in there. We'll see what we need though. Actually, we did unlock some crafting recipes. I just want to look at our fabricator real quick. This is the fabricator. We use this to obviously fabricate items. So we can make this Dura pack, huh? Small storage container. And what do we need to make this? On the right side, alloy frame and display screen. So we need 2 alloy frames and 1 display screen per thing. So let's make 5 alloy frames. And oh, how do you make a display screen? I don't know. Huh. Maybe I need... Oh, it's right here. Duh. Let's build a couple of these. So we've made one display screen. Boom. Now we should be able to make this. Oh, look at this. Can I... Am I gonna be able to pick this up? Let's figure it out. I don't think I should have done that. Durapack has been completed. So... Cancel. Alloy frame, dismantle, open, dismantle. I can't put this away right now. 6. Yeah, let me put that away. Can I move this? Detach. I can. Okay. Interesting. So it sucks it wherever you put it. So I shouldn't build these here. Let's loot all these up and let's just manually drag this over to our ship, because our ship's going to be kind of our main hub. So I should have just crafted this over by my ship. I'm still getting used to how the crafting system works. Like, when I say I didn't go in blind, I kind of didn't, but like I also kind of did. So here's our ship. We have all kinds of facilities and stuff here. It's pretty crazy. I guess let's put like the crafting like right here, I guess. And then we can open it up. And in the container, can I just put as much shit in here as I want? That would be kind of crazy, dude. Huh. Let's organize it. Can I organize it by like weight? Backpack. Name. Oh, yeah, look at this. Weight. Beautiful. So these metal scraps are so... Oh, yeah, it says the weight. Bottom left. Nice. All right, well, let's repair this. So out here, we have like some power, and we have some diesel fuel over here as well. We're going to utilize that. We have these ports all over our ship too. So in terms of powering up the boat, refueling with diesel, that's how we're going to accomplish that. It's kind of techy, you know what I mean? There's wiring, there's repairing, a lot of resources and stuff. It definitely tickles my brain a little bit. Okay, so we use some plastic and iron for that. In terms of repairing the diesel engine, we got to repair this engine cylinder. Slide that back on there. And I guess our boat has no power, so probably what we should do is take this power from this battery, right? Plug it in. And I wonder if this can reach over here. And we're gonna plug that in there. We're gonna power it up real quick. Feel me? We're also gonna... Oh, we could actually take this diesel container as well. We're pretty overweight right now. But before I do that, I just want to plug this in here. And I want to recharge our diesel stuff as well. So let's go back down here. I believe our... Well, let's slurp up some of that. I don't even know what that's from, but... This area, let's put some of our like diesel, like the diesel container. We'll drop that here. And I guess what we could do is maybe detach this and put it over by the fabricator. We'll put it something like that. And then we can put stuff in here. And I believe the fabricator will slurp up stuff from our thing. So that's cool. Let's go metal scraps, deposit, deposit. Okay, if I hit deposit all, is I gonna put everything in? I don't know. Let's just right click and deposit for now. We're gonna put all this stuff that's expensive. Oh, this thing is full now, huh? How can I tell how the container is full? Oh, right here. So they only hold 50 kg. Good to know. Good to know. Good to know. The phone's ringing. What the hell is that, dog? It's up top? Let me answer the phone real quick.
Dad? No.
Not me, dog.
I'm sorry. If someone answers, don't. I just wanted to say I made it. That's all. I made it.
That's great. I can understand why you think I'm your dad, but sorry, I'm not the guy. Okay, so we need to power up the boat. I kind of got confused with this earlier, so I'm gonna kind of mess around with this. Power up the boat, 2.69 of 3. We've 90% charged our boat, and it looks like there's power left in the battery, but I don't understand what's going on. Equalize. Input. Oh, so okay, so equalize is on by default perhaps, and it just puts equivalent amount of power there and here, but input just puts all possible power in here. Gotcha. Interesting. Interesting. Very interesting. Is it the same thing here? Yeah, equalize. No. Input it all. I want all the diesel fuel that's ever existed. What's my capacity in my tank? Oh, I see. 2,000 liters. Yeah, give me all the diesel fuel. I don't even care. And so I should be able to access all this power anywhere on my ship now. All these little outlets everywhere. So, what we should be able to do, potentially, is we have a bunch of electrical outlets here. So we should be able to just plug everything in. And it should be operable. Right? So we are good to go on our ship here. Well, let's move this. I don't know where to put these. I'm just going to put this, like... I don't know. Like right here? We could store those there. And I don't know what these differentials do. Or I'm sorry, engine cylinders. Maybe it, like, helps us go faster or something? I genuinely don't know what these do. So... this is main power. So I don't know what's going on with this. I don't know what this water pump is. No clue what's going on with that. I don't know what this net does. I am completely at a loss. So at this point, oh, here's another diesel container. That's cool. Look at this, a diesel cylinder. Let's grab this, and we could plug it into the same area. My theory is it makes us go faster. I genuinely don't know. We plugged it in though, and I'm happy about that. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff that we could probably break down here. You know what I mean? Like the crates and stuff we might be able to break down. Here's another... oh, here's another battery. We'll grab that. And here's another engine cylinder. So yeah, at this point, like... this is where I don't know anything about the game. So, like, let me know any tips that you have. Especially if I keep playing this. Like, I will need the tips bad. Oh, here's a little storage area. This is probably where you want to do your storage, huh? I wonder how far the fabricator can grab stuff, though. That's the problem. I don't know. We've accomplished all of our goals, though. We've powered up the boat. We've refueled the boat. We're probably going to want to disassemble this here. Obviously, we don't want to... you know, I'm just now learning how the wires work. If you just hold Q whenever you're holding a wire, it reels it up. And it's very nice. But what I was saying was, at this point, we can open the doors and leave. And we will do that as we end this video. I'm going to put all of my containers and batteries in this room here. Because why not, right? Let's drop these. I'm huge on organization in my base. So that's something that you'll see. We're going to rotate. I want to see the power status. Beautiful. And then obviously I did that because I noticed this over here. There's 2 batteries. We want to take this. Like at this point... ooh, we don't want to do this. At this point, you probably want to like loot everything. You know what I'm saying? Like there is stuff everywhere. You want to get all these, like you could dismantle all this stuff on your boat, all of that. And honestly, you know, that's definitely something that I would be interested in, you know. This diesel tank is completely empty. Like there's the whole top area. I'm curious of what I can dismantle these big crates into. Plastic scraps. Just 2 and 2, huh? That's not very good. It seems like it's ideal to use the dismantle machine downstairs to do this stuff, if you can. But yeah, listen, this main area we obviously don't want to leave it quite yet. I'm just gonna open the door. I mean, dude, this game's crazy. It's pretty cool.
The bay also houses fabrication and recycling modules.
Yeah, be quiet, dude.
Floor clear.
Let's open the door. Check it out. The sense of scale in this game is pretty crazy. Not gonna lie. There you go. So at this point, we could sail out and, you know, the world is our oyster, as they say. I mean, there's a whole ass ocean for us to go explore. You literally sail by manning the helm up here. You have a whole bunch of stats. You have a map, all kinds of stuff here. You have an anchor. You have a horn. And then you literally you can go. So let's go. We can always come back here. And we probably will stay here, like, if we are gonna play. Because there is a ton of stuff that we can dismantle. And I don't, you know, I would like to utilize all that stuff. All the stuff up top, too. It's crazy. Isn't this a vibe?
This vessel is more than just machinery. It's your refuge. Your home now. Sail forth, Caretaker. Reclaim the waters humanity once commanded.
Hey, so that's the goal.
Uncertain. Restoring navigational relays will illuminate our way. Beacon 49, eastward, should be your first step.
So we're supposed to go to navigational beacon 49. And, yeah, that's the Last Caretaker. What are we thinking, dude? I mean, how cool is this game? It's awesome. It's an interesting survival crafting game where your boat itself is your base. And, I'm going to sail back in here because, honestly, I probably should loot up and whatnot. But yeah. Let me know what you think. Listen, this is a first impressions video. I do a lot of these when I am just checking out stuff. Like, a lot of the stuff doesn't become a series. Oh, we're going to crash into this. Whoops. Anchor me. Not the most smooth sailor. We should probably kind of get ourselves close to the edge, too. That's on me. I wonder if there's some efficient way to park in here. I don't know. But yeah, you know, not all this stuff turns into a series. Let me know if it should. And I'll see you later. This is the Last Caretaker. I appreciate you watching. Peace.